Welcome everyone to WWE's Capital Punishment. We're going to start off with the Undisputed Championship on the line. It's the game. Triple H will be defending against Lance Archer, the Murder Hawk monster. SummerSlam is where Triple H captured the World Championship, taking off Kane, and Lance Archer beat Batista in the last man standing match. But as soon as that pay-per-view was finished, the following SmackDown, Lance Archer made his presence known in the world title division, taking out Triple H backstage. The following week, Lance Archer took on Triple H's buddy, Shawn Michaels. And attacked Shawn Michaels after the match, which added more fuel to the fire. Here comes the King of Kings, the game, the cerebral assassin, the world champion, Triple H. The following week, Triple H took his anger out on Bobby Lashley in an in-ring brawl. Bobby Lashley getting the better of him, so that could possibly be a future title shot if Triple H can defend tonight. We've got heaps of matches tonight. We got this one for the world title. We have Umaga facing John Cena in a Falls Count Anywhere match. The tag titles are on the line. Shelton Benjamin and Claudio Castagnoli will go at it once again. But Natalia is AJ Lee for the World Championship. The main event will see Brock Lesnar taking on Kurt Angle in a MMA-style fight in the steel cage. But let's keep our focus to this match. Packed house here for Capital Punishment. Triple H goes straight after the Murder Hawk monster. Heavy hands thrown by the game. And all the matches here tonight will let them play themselves. AI will be playing it. So Lance Archer could very well win the championship of Triple H. He's not doing too good at the moment. Now he's in control. Reaching on the arm. Driving the knees in the back. While the crowd is chanting "break his fingers." I don't think the Murder Hawk monster will stop with just breaking fingers. And Triple H fighting back. Archer taking a breather outside. Springboard, moonsault, missing. Sent in, reversal. Triple H has him. Big slam on the back. And a kick out by Lance Archer. Suplex. Wonder if Triple H's buddy Shawn Michaels is lingering around. Cover. And the game kicking out. Now there's a suplex from Lance Archer. Triple H hit hard. Lance Archer going to the top. Diving off with a clothesline. But he's got to get him back in the ring if he wants to capture the World Championship. DDT. The Iron Claw by Archer, trying to wear down the champion. Triple H in the cover. Archer kicking out with authority. busting the big man open. Lance Archer is busted open and Triple H is heading to the top. Missing with the elbow. Flapjack by Triple H. Almost had them. Triple H lining him up. He's ready for Lance Archer, looking for the pedigree, connecting with the pedigree. He was slow into that cover. The ref's taking his time. Archer kicking out. Triple H looked like he was going to go for another pedigree, but Archer got out of it. Slingshot powerbomb by Archer into the cover. Archer has captured the World Championship. Lance Archer is your new champion. I don't think everyone expected that to happen. Moving on to a Falls Count Anywhere match. The Samoan Bulldozer Umaga will be taking on John Cena. The reason why they're having a Falls Count Anywhere match is the SmackDown after SummerSlam. They brawled all around the arena. So now they can be in an official match, brawling around. Well, it wasn't so much a brawl as Umaga was just decimating John Cena all around the building. And here comes the well, he's not supposed to have that belt now. So ignore the belt. That is now the US title, and he did lose the title, but I forgot to remove the light heavyweight off him. So we'll just pretend that that belt is not around John Cena's waist. It is an inactive belt. But here we go. Falls Count Anywhere. Samoan Bulldozer head of steam. stiff forearm in the corner. Cena's already going to take it out of the ring. DDT on the apron. What's he looking for? John Cena with a baseball bat. That'll put down the Samoan bulldozer, and it takes 3 solid hits to the head just to get him on the ground. And Umaga kicking out. And one shot that levels John Cena. I don't think a submission will work on the Samoan bulldozer. A reversal into DDT on the concrete might though. Dropping the fist, busting Umaga open. Must have been weakened from those baseball bats directly in the centre of his head. Now he's got a kendo stick. Umaga was ready. Samoan driver on the outside. Kick out by John Cena. Kick out by Umaga. Cena went for the attitude adjustment, but he couldn't get it. But a Samoan spike. The ref was out of position. That costed Umaga valuable time. This crowd is fired up tonight. What a devastating blow, shattering it, busting him open everywhere, and gonna drop that hard head straight on him. Looking for a second Samoan driver. Driving the head directly down on the ground. And that's it. The Samoan bulldozer knocking off John Cena. What a Falls Count Anywhere match that was. Didn't go long, but it was brutal. Coming down to the ring Vontaneous Portal MVP. He is challenging for the United States Championship against his bitter rival, Matt Hardy. The history goes back for months. But recently they was forced to team against Next Gen Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. Matt Hardy and MVP argued who was going to start the match. MVP started. They ended up losing that match when Bo Dallas pinned Hardy. So MVP was not happy about that. So we'll see how they'll cope in a one-on-one match for the United States Championship. Matt Hardy, the US champion, after defeating John Cena in a triple threat match with MVP also in the match. There's the challenger, MVP. He needs to be at the top of his game tonight if he wants to get that US Championship. But it looks like Matt Hardy is focused. The title getting raised up. It is on the line. They're just going to go straight at strikes. They don't need to feel each other out. They know each other very well. Matt Hardy gonna finish it early. No, it looks like he's got to wait for him to get up. A clothesline. Trapped in the corner, throwing some clotheslines. Pulled back with that other one. Just back and forth. They know each other too well. Sent into the corner. Leg drop. Now he's going to wait for him to get up. Twist of fate. Can Matt Hardy retain the United States Championship? And yes, he does. Matt Hardy retains. The next match is the fourth match of the best of 7 series between Shelton Benjamin and Claudio Castagnoli. This time, the United States Championship is on the line. Claudio coming out to defend it. Claudio has beaten Shelton Benjamin for the last 3 matches. This is a crucial win for Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin has to win the next 4 matches to win the best of 7. If he cannot beat Claudio Castagnoli tonight, the best of 7 is over, and Claudio Castagnoli will have won the best of 7 series. The European Championship is on the line. Good start by Shelton. Claudio Castagnoli already taking control. Castagnoli at the top. Waiting for Shelton Benjamin to get up. Shoulder block. Shelton with a reversal. Claudio already busted open. Alabama slam. Connecting. Shelton Benjamin needs to change his strategy. Big splash off the top by Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli in the cover. A kick out by Shelton Benjamin. What is Benjamin looking for? Just a beat down in the corner. Maybe this is him changing up his game. He's kicked off. A burning hammer by Castagnoli. Taking way too long to get in the cover. Benjamin just managing to kick out. Drop kick. Another drop kick. Under and cross body. In the corner. Heavy blow there. He's got him on the top. Punching him to the outside. That is not going to help him. He's got to get him back in the ring. T-bone suplex on the outside, but that's no good. He's got to get him up. They're going to get counted out. And the count is over. DDT in the middle of the ring. Stay on them, Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin doing exactly what he needs to do. Don't give him time to rest. He's waiting for him to get up. Missing with the knee. Claudio Castagnoli. Neutralizer. But he's going to drag him to the centre of the ring. Will that cost him? Wasting time for the cover. Shelton Benjamin kicking out. Only just. European uppercut. And it's all over. Clean sweep from Claudio Castagnoli. Retaining his European Championship. What a series it was. Even though it was a clean sweep by Claudio Castagnoli. Here comes the Hooligans. Looking to capture the Tag Team Championships of M&M. The majority of this feud has been Brian Kendrick and Joey Mercury. We also had Xavier Woods saving Kendrick from a post-match attack with a steel chair by Joey Mercury. So Xavier Woods and Tyler Breeze did face M&M, but M&M picked up the victory. Then they faced them again, and Mercury rolled up Woods, beating them again, but the Hooligans came out to attack M&M. M&M coming out alone. They don't have their manager of Melina. Hooligans looking very confident, but not as confident as M&M. Johnny Nitro and Joey Mercury. They defeated the Brawling Brutes to capture them championships, which is Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. We'll see McIntyre in action tonight when he faces the Animal Batista. The Hooligans are going to use their tag team specialists with tagging in and out, using the numbers advantage. Brian Kendrick going after Johnny Nitro. Another tag there. Sent off. Back body drop. Joe Mercury rolling out the ring. But Paul London missing. Connects there. Johnny Nitro sending Paul London back in the ring. Now it's Paul London isolated in Eminem's corner. Springboard completely missing. Oh, maybe he got a little bit of it. Going for the cover. Mercury kicking out. Sending him in the wrong corner. What is he looking for? Oh! What a choke! Brian Kendrick faked him out there. Johnny Nitro making the tag. Cover. He was using ropes, but Paul London managed to still kick out. Spanish fly. Going to tag Brian Kendrick in. Combo kicks into a DDT. Way too far, missing. What is Brian Kendrick doing? Johnny Nitro taking both of them off the apron. Boom! Connecting with that guillotine leg drop. Kick out. Double team. Not enough to keep Brian Kendrick down. Paul London wanting the tag. He's got him back in his corner, putting him on the top. And there's an even better Spanish fly off the top. Will that be enough? No, Paul London's in to break it out. Neck breaker to Paul London. That isolates him for now. But Brian Kendrick is going to fight back. DDT. Springboard Hurricanrana on the outside. They're both getting counted out. It works in Eminem's favour, but not for the hooligans. Slice of bread. Looks like he's going to wear him down in a submission. And he taps. The hooligans are your new tag team champions. Now the women's championship is on the line. The SmackDown following SummerSlam, we had a 6-woman battle royal with Dakota Kai, Natalia, Melina, Cora Jade, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and it was Natalia that ended up winning that match. And earned herself a shot at the Women's Championship held by AJ Lee. So we'll see if Natalia can capture the championship tonight. There's your champion right there. She has held it for a long time. She even defeated the King of the Ring champion at SummerSlam, which was Maryse. She earned that title shot by winning the King of the Ring, but fell short capturing the championship. Will Natalia have the same fate tonight? Will that be the last time AJ Lee has the championship in her hands? Neck breaker straight away. Raking the eyes. AJ Lee playing dirty. Kicking her off. Spinning kick. Natalia taking breather, but AJ Lee's gonna follow her with a springboard. What a vicious AJ Lee we have at Capital Punishment. Jawbreaker. AJ Lee heading up. Splash. Cover. And a kick out by Natalia. Connecting. Is that it? AJ Lee nearly had it. She's waiting for her again. And a takedown by Natalia. Natalia locking in the sharpshooter. AJ too small, slipping out. Very aggressive is AJ Lee. Kick out by AJ. Missing. Missing with the spinning lariat. Discus lariat. caught and slammed on the outside. They need to get back in the ring. The ref is at a 7. And AJ Lee retains, but it's by a count out. Natalya is not going to be happy by losing by a count out victory. Now on to Drew McIntyre versus Batista. Week 15. Lance Archer was scheduled to face Drew McIntyre. However, Batista threw out a beaten Drew McIntyre just to brawl with Lance Archer. Drew McIntyre left it for now because his focus was SummerSlam. His focus was Eminem trying to defend the tag team championships with his partner Sheamus. They ended up losing their tag team titles. That pissed Drew McIntyre off even more. Then the following week, Drew McIntyre finally got in the ring to face Batista. Drew McIntyre got revenge and got the win. However, Batista was furious about the loss. The following week, Batista and Sheamus went at it. Batista attacked during the entrance by Drew McIntyre. That match ended in a double countout. So after the double countout, the next week Batista said he could take on both of them. And a tornado handicap match. It was a brutal and bloody match, but the Brawling Brutes ended up getting the victory over Batista. But Batista, what a monster to take on both and still be standing. Then this past SmackDown, Batista was versing Mr. Kennedy. Got the victory, and then the lights went out. When they came back on, Drew McIntyre was standing in the ring and he chokeslammed Batista. So very heated here. And Batista gonna show his power immediately. Batista now rocking the red attire. He introduced that last week on SmackDown. Maybe he thinks it's going to give him an edge from now on, having the red. Don't forget, after this match, we have Brock Lesnar taking on Kurt Angle in an MMA-style steel cage match. But we're going to have this big hoss fight now. Neckbreaker by Drew McIntyre. On the apron. Everyone's like to fight ringside tonight at Capital Punishment. Oh, sent straight into the steel steps. Batista out. Is there going to be another count out here? McIntyre only just getting to his feet. And he makes it. Slipping out there. Taking out the knee of the animal. Sent to the ropes. Irate there by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre nearly had the animal there. Picking the animal up. Sending him in the corner. But a reversal. McIntyre sent over the ropes. Batista gonna pull him back in. Cover. Kick out by Drew McIntyre. A submission by the animal. Wrenching on that arms and neck. And it's over. Drew McIntyre gives up. Batista has a submission victory over Drew McIntyre. Now it's the main event for Capital Punishment. Here comes the Beast, Brock Lesnar. This started on week 17. Brock Lesnar in the main event picked up a victory over Kurt Angle. The following week, Brock Lesnar took on Bobby Lashley. Brock tapped. Oh no, my bad. Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley teamed to take on American Alpha, Kurt Angle and Chad Gable. Brock Lesnar tapped Kurt Angle out. So week 20, John Cena faced Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle showed Brock Lesnar he can make people submit too, making John Cena submit, but Brock Lesnar came out and attacked both of them. He didn't care who was in his way. And here comes the Olympic gold medalist representing the Alpha Academy, Kurt Angle. What a main event this is going to be. For capital punishment, everyone has been waiting for these two to be locked in the steel cage. And it's underway. Brock Lesnar going after Kurt Angle. This is MMA style rules. Pinfall, submission and KO. My bad. Pinfall is out. It's by submission or KO. I believe there is no pinfalls in this match. Brock Lesnar known for the Kimura or the Brock Lock, which is him wrenching on the leg behind the massive traps of him. Kurt Angle known for the ankle lock. So this could be very interesting. Who can get the German off? Back and forth. Both showing their amateur styles. Brock Lesnar, NCAA champion. Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist. Into the steel post, and that is solid enough, let alone the structure around it. This has been a long pay-per-view. But it has been a very good one. What a way to finish capital punishment. Kurt Angle picking the leg. He's locked in the ankle lock on Brock Lesnar. The power too much. Spear by Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar lining up Kurt Angle. And he locks in the Kimura. Kurt Angle tapped immediately, knew the danger he was in with being locked in that Kimura by the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. But that's capital punishment. That is our pay-per-view. Good night.